We are syndicating to several different stations. Got a lot of exciting things going on with our little show here at The Naked Truth with Alicia New. So I want to get you updated on all that. We have a total of about 8 stations that in the month of May will be picking up our little show here on The Naked Truth with Alicia New. So we're going to welcome into the fold. Already we currently have 97.7 FM The Wave, as well as Talk 92.1, which is the home station that I broadcast from. We got Talk 107.5 as well, that is currently being broadcast. But coming up, we've got Live 101.9 FM in Bainbridge, Georgia, as well as Rockin' 106.3 that will be picking up The Naked Truth with Alicia New over in the Donaldsonville area. And then WSEM Talk Radio 99.3 FM and 1500 AM are going to be picking up our show next month, as well as WGRA 790 AM over in the little town of Cairo, my hometown.
You are acceptable.
Great! You want to see me naked?
Coming up in the next segment, I have a special guest I'm going to be speaking with. Her name is Lisa Asbell, and she is just a dynamic woman. She's made many transitions in her own career, from nurse to insurance agent, to baker, to Avon representative, to compliance consultant, to life coach. So we're going to be talking to her about the many different strategies she's used in her life to overcome and to keep a forward motion in life.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Was it a natural thing because of your success in insurance that you got invited to the speaking engagements, or that you started being a trainer? How did you start moving into that arena?
Well, that's a great question, because the very first time I was asked to speak, and it was really to encourage other agents in the industry or in the insurance industry to kind of do what I had done. Basically, it was a testimonial of my success. There was probably 25 people in the room, and I almost thought that I would pass out. I mean, I thought, I know CPR, but it won't do me any good because I can't do it on myself.
Right.
But it was overwhelming to me. The more I spoke, the more comfortable I got. And then, a crowd of 25 within 12 months was a crowd of 16,000.
And was that from someone within that 25 inviting you to come speak at another? Was it a matter of networking?
It just grew. It just mushroomed. It mushroomed through networking, and then other people in other parts of the country said, this girl's a great speaker, she has a great story. Just being passionate about helping people. I really believe that everything I had done, every person in the audience could do it too.
Now, it sounds like, because here you have a part-time, you have two part-time job, or full-time job as a nurse, part-time job doing this. And you had 3 kids. What kind of support system as a mother did you have in place to be able to go and do all this type?
Well, I've got to tell you that when I remarried, this wonderful man named Blaine Asbell, when I remarried, he didn't have children. He knew that he was taking on a woman with a big personality and a lot of dreams and goals. And I think that support really is bigger than you can ever imagine. But Wayne Asbell is an incredible man, and just continues to say, go, girl, go.
And that's one of those things I think in my life right now. We've talked about a little bit the transitional stage that I'm in right now. I have a plan. I have the drive to work the plan. And now I'm working on figuring out my support system, as a single woman who doesn't have someone to help me with the kids. As
there
far
you
as
go.
children.
Find a good man.
Well, that's okay. That's a little too complicated. Is that right? That's a little too complicated sometimes. But, and I have a strong network of friends.
I brought my children in when I made this goal to make $100,000 and be number one in this insurance company. I brought my children into it with me.
Right. Well, a friend of mine was asking me just recently when I went through this transition out of a full-time corporate job that I had before into pursuing this stuff. My friend was saying, well, how are the kids? Are they upset or worried? And I said, oh, no, my kids are giddy. And they're like, oh, you're going to pick us up from school today? This is great. And you're going to do all this stuff. And when I got my website up and going, they were just some of my biggest cheerleaders as well. So they're almost some sort of support system for me, because they're excited to see me reaching for these things. And I think
they don't know to be upset if you don't tell them.
Exactly. That's exactly
they don't
right.
know.
One of the things that she was saying that really just struck home with me, that I was just saying to my kids in the car on the way to school, I think it was this week, I was telling them, when an opportunity comes up for just some great experience that you've never done before, do it. Don't be afraid. Try it. And I think that's a big part of developing your life, is just showing up, being involved in whatever's going on, and making sure that you find that thing in life that inspires you to keep going on and doing more and more and more as life develops.
Go away!